So Sheryl Swoopes sees the obvious and says the Indiana Fever are title contenders. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
So hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next video and make Rob happy, going for 7,000 subscribers, and we need your help. So guess what? King Clark's crossovers tonight from 6 to 7 and on Thursday, 5:30, 6:30 Eastern time, except for major holidays. And we're going to do live stream tonight for the basketball game. And on Thursday, we're not going to do a live stream because there won't be one on. We'll continue with the live show. Okay, Rob. So everybody knows who Sheryl Swoopes is. She's a hater of Caitlin Clark, and she said a lot of dishonest and misleading things about her, and it's criticized her. So let's see what she says this time, Rob. Let's see if she's changed her tune any. Let's see what Sheryl Swoopes has to say, Rob.
Team that I feel made the biggest moves, maybe even the best moves, that would be the Indiana Fever. I think the Indiana Fever went from just being in the playoffs last season to potentially winning a championship.
Winning a championship, Rob. Potentially. So she didn't make them the favorites. I don't think they're necessarily the favorites. I think they're co-favorites with the New York Liberty. New York Liberty added 2 players and were the champs last year. So, yeah. But I think what she's saying is obvious that they're one of the, potentially could win a championship. They're one of the 3 teams I think you should be favored, along with the Lynx too. Right. So let's see what else she has to say.
You add the OG DeWanna Bonner, who plays both ends of the floor, who's a competitor, Natasha Howard, who's another OG, who's going to bring the defensive presence.
OG is good, Rob. It's old guard. It's good. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Bringing back Aaliyah Boston, who continues to get better every single year. Can we talk about Kelsey Mitchell, who is just a walking bucket? How much stronger Caitlin got in the offseason. She was in the gym working on her game. This Indiana Fever team.
Okay, Rob. So she said nothing about Caitlin Clark ability-wise. She basically just said she's been working on her game and working out in the gym, strengthening herself. She couldn't find it in herself to give her a compliment to say how she progressed and got, developed last year and she's a really good player and how she's a good, point guard or leader or whatever to help this team win a championship. Right. She pretended she was giving a compliment. She really wasn't.
No.
Let's see what the last 6 seconds has to say. They have put the pieces together in this offseason, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Team that I feel may.
So she didn't give any credit to them getting Sophie Cunningham, Rob. I'm not sure why not, but I thought that was a good addition, Rob. I think she can make a difference.
Oh, yes, she will. She definitely will.
But she only mentioned the old guard players and the current players.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
the OG.
Yeah, the OGs, yeah. The OGs, yeah. That's true.
Rob, I think she is only saying like how much better they've gotten. So if they win a championship, she could diminish, the fact that Caitlin Clark won a championship.
I think the reason why she's only saying it is because they added the OGs in there. If they didn't add the OGs in there, there wouldn't be any talk about it.
Good point. She emphasized that twice.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she started out. OG this, OG that. But I think this way she can say, oh, well, they added 2 OGs. That's why Caitlin Clark finally won a championship.
Right. That's what her headline's going to be. The reason why they won a championship is because they added the 2 OGs.
Right. And she has this over Caitlin Clark because she did win one in college on a non-stacked Texas Tech team, which I give her credit for. Now, that particular year, there was no undefeated South Carolina teams to deal with. Everybody had at least 2 losses. But be that as may, they weren't a stacked team, Rob, and she scored 47 points in the finals. So I give her credit for that. And she won championships in the WNBA, and she won MVPs in the WNBA. I think she's underrated, probably because no one likes her anymore. But I think she's an underrated player in terms of college and WNBA. But that doesn't make her any more likable or any less racist than she is. Anyways, Rob, it is interesting that she stated the obvious, but at least she said it. I give her credit for saying that. But I think that they did add enough to make them title contenders. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't think they're a title contender at this point, Rob.
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to be, like we said, they're going to turn out to be America's team.
We'll see. But if Caitlin Clark wins a championship, you know they won't give her any credit, Rob. They're already prepared for that. I'll tell you that the one woman said that they're stacking their team and that the commissioner had something to do with this. And Rob, I saw this other quote. It's basically an Angel Reese podcast, and they think Angel Reese is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and Caitlin Clark is all overrated and overhyped. And one person said in a comment, Fever literally had to build an all-star team just to validate Clark and help her get a ring. And then someone else said, "Oh, and she won't even win one." So they're already prepared, Rob, to discredit her ring. It doesn't matter that Angel Reese transferred from Maryland to LSU to chase after a ring. It doesn't matter that Asia Wilson played with 4 Olympians to win 2 back-to-backs, or that Brianna Stewart plays with Sabrina Ionescu. They're both like 2 of the top 6 players in the league, and they have other good players, Rob. They have John Claude Jones, who won an MVP in 2021. Doesn't matter that those teams are stacked. They all just won it on their own, Rob, all those great players.
Right. This is right place, right time.
Like I said before, Rob, if Caitlin Clark doesn't win a WNBA championship with 11 high school freshmen, they won't give her credit, Rob, for winning. And even if they do, Rob, even if she wins it with 11 high school freshmen, they'll say, "Oh, but those are really tall freshmen, Rob. That wasn't fair."
That's right.
So we'll see what happens, Rob. Anyways, let us know what you think of Sheryl Swoopes finally saying something almost positive.
I'm writing it in my diary right now. Dear diary, today Sheryl Swoopes said something.
Almost said something positive.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Swoopes, sorry. Almost. There we go.
You said whoops or swoops?
I said whoops. I put down whoops.
Whoops, Swoopes said something. All right, let us know if you like the video. Hit the like button and feel free to share it with your family, friends, and acquaintances. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Whisper, just like, they might be contenders. What are you waiting for? We're going for 7,000 subscribers. We need your help. And hit that notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next video. And join us for Caitlin Clark's crossover. It's tonight from 6 to 7. And also from 5:30 to 6:30 on Thursday, Eastern time, except for major holidays. Do live stream tonight for the women's basketball game. And guess what? If you want to donate to this channel, you can with super chats and super thanks down below. There's a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.